Welcome to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan and I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our Jersey Shore tarot card readings. So we're going to get to the ladies this time. It's been a minute since we have reported back to Jersey Shore. So we're going to finish up that series as soon as I get them all done. It'll be all complete. Also, if you have any requests for a celebrity tarot card reading, please feel free to send in your request. Also, please feel free any comments or questions as well. Check in to that description box, please, if you would. I know that it's a pain in the booty, but you could share, like, and follow on all of the social media platforms, and you can get a hold of Hangman Tarot on there also. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Also, while you're here, click that bell so that you don't miss any of my notifications for your future tarot card readings and all that Hangman Tarot has to offer. All right, we are going to get started here with our tarot card reading for Sammi, Sammi Sweetheart. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't matter. You all know who Sammi is. You know, the one who went, Ron. She says, Ron, what did I do? Okay, I probably did a horrible impersonation, but you get the idea. Okay, so we are going to be doing Sammi the Sweetheart, and we're doing her tarot reading, and she is a Pisces. She was born on March 14th, which makes her a Pisces sun sign. Let's see. We'll find out a little bit more, maybe. So she was born on March 14th. Okay, yeah. The other day, I was just having a terrible time just trying to find anything on the Logan brothers. Like, they kept messing up. There was like different articles saying that one was like a Capricorn, one was an Aries. So it was like all confusing. But this will be much better. Let's see. Yeah, she was in that relationship with Ronnie. So they were the couple in the house who were constantly arguing, in which they all were drinking. They were all drunk usually, which was the point, I guess. So anyway, we're going to get started here with her tarot card reading. I kind of want to find out what's going on with her moon sign here. And I am going to timestamp these just because not everybody wants to listen to the babble in the beginning. So, you know. All right, let's just get started with hers. I'm going to timestamp it really quickly here. All right. Okay. All right, so let's get started here. We're going to find out a little bit about where Sammi is at the moment. So just any immediate concerns that kind of pop up, anything that kind of is an obstacle, anything that's kind of in the way, things that are in the past, you know the gist. Let's just get started. One more tool here. All right, Three of Swords upright, Justice in reverse. Some kind of heartbreak. So that is the immediate concern here, is some sort of relationship that she's having a hard time dealing with, it seems like. Make sure that's okay. Okay. Yeah, so there is some kind of heartbreak, something that she was not really expecting. She was kind of caught off guard in the situation. It was just kind of in a place where it just started kind of growing and things were like looking like it was going to be okay, and like almost like there was some joy in her life or some peace in her life. But this is seemingly telling me that there was definitely some heartache here. But there, you know, she knows there's a silver lining, and she knows that even if there's betrayal or any kind of grief in a relationship situation, she's very aware that there is a silver lining, that there is something to move fluidly towards instead of, kind of lingering. But again, she was caught off guard. It was kind of something that came out of nowhere. But she, again, we usually know anyway, but she could have been dealing with Libra or an air sign in general. I'm thinking Libra. I'm getting 2 Libra cards here now. Yeah. So it's almost like, kind of in the situation, it was almost like their love was just your love anyway, as far as this relationship is seemingly going, or what the plans are. Who knows what was ahead for them? Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? Some things that are an obstacle and have been kind of an obstacle in the situation is a dishonesty. So this is justice in reverse. This is just, she was living in denial, and there was a dishonesty around the relationship, and it was just not, it wasn't something that she didn't know about. Just like with Ronnie, it was like slapping her in the face the entire time she was on Jersey Shore, yet she allowed him to, go on and on and on. And as an individual who has dealt with assholes before and still do, I give chances, because you think they'll change. It's a thing. And then they start slapping you. And then you're like, you can't do that. So then you get out or whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way as far as abuse goes. I'm just saying that we do see things, but we like to live in denial. It's more comfortable. Of course we do. So yeah, the things that you were seeing on Jersey Shore are probably not very far from what she does in real life. So this gentleman or this woman, I don't even know at the moment, whomever she was dealing with, this Libra or air sign, the dishonesty, the lack of accountability, it was there. And she was just like, I don't want to see it. Because once you see it, you have to do it. You got to deal with it. You have to deal with it. Yeah, she just wasn't accepting the truth. And that's just, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's one of her things. I think it'll be fine. No, I think she's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so something that we knew already is that this person was definitely working on herself. So from what we could see, we really kind of were just assuming she was working on her, and she was kind of doing her, and she was doing her thing. And she, she's always held back somewhat, and we always kind of knew that. And that's that Queen of Swords energy, and that is in reverse. So this is just working on yourself. And this is somewhat of a leader. And it's somebody who just, they hold back. They don't give you all of them. And they do have a jealousy within them. It's almost like, it's the weirdest thing. Yeah, you hold back, but you have a jealousy. And it's like, well, put your all in it. Come on. And then you probably won't be jealous, because you'll be winning. Nah, she holds back. But we as people already know that. Like, this is something we're aware of when it comes to her. And it's, maybe not even be something that she's aware that she actually does. All right. So some things that are kind of lingering underneath this actual situation. So the dishonest relationship, all of the things, and just her kind of having a jealousy streak and her kind of holding back. That could have had a lot to do with the relationship too. But it's almost like kind of like screaming like back and forth at each other. 5 of Swords, this is in reverse. So this is just all about not trying very hard, okay? There's a lot of expectations. There's a lot of overwhelming expectations, and they're heavy. And it's very hard to flow through a relationship when you are bogged down by the expectations that are rocks and boulders of other people. So it appears she holds back. She works on herself, but she has all these expectations she puts on to this other individual. And this is something that maybe, they were dishonest. They were like, oh, I like you, but I don't. And it's like, like it's a back and forth thing. But she was living in a denial of thinking that this was working. It wasn't working. Clearly, they were over it, burnt out, unfocused. She had them everywhere. Or it could be vice versa. However this resonates for her. I mean, if she were to, pick up on YouTube and check in and find this, could resonate for both, either or, okay? All right, so we got our 8 of Swords up right. Now, these are the things that are kind of in the past. So there was a frustration. And this is something that, got pretty far. And this is Moon. This is definitely a Moon card, okay? So this is 8 of Swords upright. So this is dealing with a breakup, some type of a challenge. It was It was really hard for her to talk about it. And again, she was like kind of in that denial place, kind of like, you know, hiding from it. But this is a place where it kind of put her in a place of shame. And that's where that holding back comes in, and her working on herself that we seen. Because this was embarrassing to her. Okay. And this is safer. This is where she was hiding. And, you know, hiding doesn't mean it's bad. It just means they're doing something. They're working on themselves. But this one was shame. They were very embarrassed. They felt very shamed about the situation. And she felt like she was around a bad influence at the time. And there was just too many challenges within and around her. And those don't work out very well, especially if you're feeling like, you know, just burnt out on it and there's a breakup happening. It's very exhausting mentally and emotionally, physically, spiritually. Ugh. Couples and the clashing back and forth. It's yuck. All right. So something that is coming ahead, though, is some sort of a solution. There is, in fact, being said here, this is our Five of Wands, and this is in reverse. So this is a fight, but it's like exhausting. So there is a fight here, and it was on and on and on, okay? But it's over. And it's like there was teamwork here, but it's over. Like it's like never ending. It's very much never ending. It's almost like, what are we looking back on here? Yeah, it just never ends. It just never ends. So it's like even in the future here upcoming, it's exhausting. It's still happening. All right. So her current state of mind is she just needs kind of like a reality check. And Seven of Cups in reverse. She has a lot of things going for her, but it just keeps making bad choices. And it's almost like she's so arrogant, or she's so full of it, or she's so like consumed by the fact that, you know, she needs to look and be and sound perfect, that she just thinks that maybe like, you know, she's not doing anything wrong. She's not the one. She's, you know, blaming everybody, and she's not taking responsibility for the things that she should do. She should do, because she might save the relationship if she did, because who knows? But that Seven of Cups in reverse is not a great time. Yeah, it's not a great time. Not fun. Likely outcome here. Two of Pentacles, that is in reverse. So this is our likely outcome, okay? There's some sort of adapting or trying to. The likely outcome is, it's almost like she knows that she can handle a lot. She knows she can find balance. But again, there is a little bit of a delay in it. There is a little bit of a, you know, a back burner here, because this is very much Swords and Earth. Yeah, air and earth. Yeah, it's just like a back and forth with the relationship stuff, okay? And it's like she wants to become whole, and that's super, super important to her. But until she really opens her eyes to non-denial and to the fact that you don't have to fucking be perfect. And when you hold back, you don't only hold back the bullshit, you hold back all the good shit. And so it becomes a very stressful, exhausting, overwhelming, it's this place you don't want to stay in very long. And so for her to, you know, adapt and kind of get into a balance or a harmony, she's going to have to let go of the facade or the images or the imagery that she's made up in her mind that her life should be, or these people should be around her, you know, her man and her dog and whatever else she tries to control in the situation. But if she were to let all that go and just kind of let down, allow the veil to kind of lift a little bit, yeah, she'd be fine. She'd be fine. Sammi the sweetheart is fine. She's going to be just fine. All right, Sammi the sweetheart, we are finished with her, and that is not the end. I will be back with your Snooki reading. We also have, what's that girl? Angelina. Deanna or Driana. Anyway, we have a few more. So I will be back. Tune in, check back in for your collection of Jersey Shore tarot card readings, especially if you're really into Jersey Shore. Hopefully you enjoy these, and go check out Hangman Tarot so you can check out all of the readings there. And please hit subscribe while you're there. Click the bell button so you don't miss any of your future tarot card readings. Check out all the social media links in the description box. Share, like, and follow. And again, I am Jordan. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. I'll see you soon.